Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA. It's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Brett Erickson. And now, here he is, the big red machine, William Montgomery.
We love Santa Claus.
I love
Santa around here. And we're where he normally shows up on Christmas mornings.
No other
Big
place.
fire.
I know. Hopefully there's not a fire in the fireplace when it happens. So.
You think that's ever happened?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Statistically, with all the families out there with fireplaces.
Grant, throw up Surprise Santa again. He goes, oh, it's Christmas already?
Wait, what?
What?
I got to load up my sludge.
It looks like he's looking at Mrs. Claus. You know what I mean? Oh, wow.
Got an M.
What was that after the long tongue comes out and you have to roll it back up?
Yeah, it's like the mask with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Santa horny. Yeah. Okay.
You think,
Sorry.
well, I don't know if we want to start so crass, but do you think that Miss Claus has big honkers?
Question.
Interesting. I mean, there's a lot of elves. Does she feed the elves?
She breastfeeds the
Yeah, if she's breastfeeding all those elves, they'd have to be huge.
Yeah, they call her the sow of the North Pole. She has all these teats and
Yeah, it looks like a dog. It's like three. It's three, 2 rows.
I'm not pulling up an image for this one.
Well, I would be impressed
Nothing
if there was
comes
an
up.
image of Mrs. Claus with 6 bosoms feeding elves. That would be an impressive get.
That would be a great AI request.
Yes.
Oh, we could make that.
Someone's gonna make
Hey.
it.
Ooh, that'd be scary. Yeah, Grant, you need to. Do y'all have the Chat GPT on your computer?
Yeah, I have a Mid-Journey as well. I can generate some images for you.
Can you type in literally the Mrs. Claus feeding?
The elves.
Breastfeeding elves
the elves.
with six
Yeah, with their
Six.
6 to 8 teeth.
That might be a premium. There's certain words that you can't get unless you pass the paywall. One of them is breastfeeding.
They're about teeth, yeah.
There's like tons of people out there pissed. Just trying to do that onto the images.
I'll see if I can get something by the end of this episode.
Perfect.
What is
No, it's
If you
just
have
a
to pay
waiting
for it,
game.
William will pay for it.
Yeah, we'll pay for the Chat GPT.
what is that? I don't know. You don't know either?
William knows.
What
No
is
one
it? It's a
knows.
very powerful. Yeah, I hear Duncan
That's how
talking
he knows.
about it all the time. It's just some
Chat
powerful AI thing that,
Yeah.
according to him, is going to change the world really soon. There's going to be a world war. We're in the midst of the beginnings of the war right
I
now.
don't like thinking about that.
Yeah, and
is
they
it,
can
Grant?
make it look like anything happened, like Biden slipped and fell down.
Oh, that was the Pope jacket.
Pope
That was the
jacket.
Pope jacket.
Was a Pope jacket.
Where,
And a puffy jacket?
Yeah, and it was fake.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
like-
so
But it looks
good.
real.
It looks real.
He looks good in a puffy
But I was also
jacket.
like, what's the point?
gotta see.
He's wearing a jacket?
Yeah, they can make.
Yeah, what are they trying to say with that?
Yeah,
that he doesn't like urban people, or what is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, maybe the implication was like, if we can make this look real, we can make,
Is
yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Like it's pretty close. It's like a little off.
There's something, I mean, it's uncanny valley, right? That's the whole.
But men of that age in general don't look humanoid. So,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jowls and the freeform ears.
I know the jowls start in your ears. What keeps
get
on growing?
bigger.
Your ears
And your
continue to
nose.
get bigger, and your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your eyes. Christina Mariani
Yeah.
told me yesterday, she's like, you know, your eyes keep growing as you age.
What?
I don't know. That's what she said. I
I
believe
think
her.
your skin just recedes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think your eyes grow.
She means
Tell it to
sunken in.
Christina. Tell it to Christina.
Christina.
Or yeah, that your eyes literally get bigger in diameter. I don't know. I don't know what.
Oh,
not-
pupils?
Oh,
Whoa, there's a
Oh.
full body.
Yeah, he would look good like that.
I just remembered I had this awful dream that I was getting LASIK surgery. And they were like, they texted me and they were like, we don't have like the best version of like whatever we're doing, but like, are you fine with like generic or whatever?
Were you scared? I would have been scared if the doctor was calling me, telling me that.
Yeah. And then I got there and they were like, you really shouldn't. The nurse was like, you shouldn't do that. You should
And you
wait
did
for
it?
them. No. And then I was like, trying to like escape the hospital. They were trying to give me LASIK. It
Yikes.
was so, I just remembered that. That was so scary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the LASIK, there was a news lady who got LASIK and it made her eyes worse and then she killed herself.
Is that real?
It happens.
What is that movie called? Or the woman?
Oh, the news lady?
Christine or whatever?
Christine. Yeah.
What happens when he kills himself?
She killed herself on air. It's a real life story.
Really
this
happened.
woman named Christine something. I can't remember.
That's some real lost media because I don't think they have the video out anywyer, do they?
Nope. It's
Someone
lost media.
has it.
Somebody has to have
Someone
it.
has it.
Somebody has to release that. I know I've looked for it a bunch.
I bet you can buy it on the dark web.
Right?
And when's the manifesto coming out for the person that shot the people in Nashville? I want to read the manifesto. I think it's
I got to take a peek at that little thing.
You just have to peek.
I would just take a little look.
I would
Morbid
take this a
curiosity.
once
Yes.
over. I'd give it a once over.
What do you think is in it?
I don't know, but I'd give
Dear
that
diary.
tragic.
Dear diary.
Grant, type that into Chat GPT. Just school shooter manifesto and maybe some detail. No, that's weird.
Yeah, let me use.
No,
your
unless
phone
you
for
guys
that.
want it. If you guys want it.
School
I don't mean
shooter. School shooter manifesto from Elf who didn't get enough milk from Mrs. Claus. Another day without milk. Another day without God's love.
I'm going to shoot these people. Oh, no.
If you get hungry enough, I mean.
Yeah.
shit.
People do crazy stuff.
Or it could be funny if it was what you just said with the elf from the movie Elf, like through the character, because that would be kind of whimsical, maybe, but still not good.
But not great. We don't want to have that.
Casey found yesterday, he was looking in my desk for something, and he found all these these love letters I wrote in high school to God.
Aw.
And
Oh my gosh.
they're it's like, they're like, Jesus, I'm humbled before you. I failed my calculus test. Like, just so embarrassing.
Were you reading them, Casey? Did you look at some?
He
Yeah,
started
they're
to.
so funny. She wouldn't let me look. But yeah, it's a lot of like, I beggeth thee on my hands and knees.
For a boyfriend.
Yeah, for a boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Mommy won't let me wear my red dress, my special dress to the formal dinner. Mommy should go to hell, shouldn't she? It's a lot of mommy and begging. And,
No,
yeah, it's
that's
sad.
not what it is.
Spooky.
No, but
Is it a
very,
notebook?
It's pages from a notebook. I don't know where the actual notebook went.
How many entries?
Oh, I did it for years.
Are you writing in cursive or print in the letters?
Do you change it up?
Print. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, but my handwriting's it's so weird. My handwriting's so different now.
I think it changes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Doesn't it change?
That's
like
what
your
Erica
ears?
was saying the other night.
Yeah,
It grows
I was
with your age.
constantly changing
Yeah, it gets
it on
bigger.
purpose.
Yeah, because you're like, ooh, I think it's cool to capitalize my R's when I write.
I remember doing that like at 13.
Yeah.
Started capitalizing your R's?
Or maybe that was just online.
Interesting.
Just online. just
Typing.
Erica. capital R.
Tiger.
Yeah.
With a couple of
Tiger.
big R's.
Were you guys into God like in high school?
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up going to Church of the Redeemer, and there was this lady who would always go up to the front and start speaking in tongues and raising her arms up. It was a church that, a lot of raising hands up in the air and speaking in tongues.
Was that what is that, Pentecostal?
It was an Episcopal church.
What? I went to Episcopal church. We didn't have any of that shit.
Yeah, this was it was out of the way in Memphis. It was you had to drive. It took us like 30 minutes every Sunday morning to get to the place, which was a long drive.
Yeah. For church, yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. There was some redheaded lady who ran all the like plays and everything, and all her kids were always the lead roles in all the plays, which was bullshit.
That is bullshit. Nepotism.
Were they
even in the
redheads?
church.
And we went to their house one time, that couple, they had a bunch of kids, and we went into the bedroom. I was like with my family. I think I don't know what we were just walking around their house. They were doing like some potluck dinner or something, and there was a mirror on the ceiling. And my dad started laughing, and I didn't understand, but I guess that's like some sex thing or something. It was so funny coming from these.
Yeah. But they have 6 kids.
Yeah, so
you know what I
were-
mean?
Yeah, you
That
gotta
takes a
watch
lot of boning. Because it
Yeah,
never
you gotta
happens
watch
on
it.
the first time.
Watch
up in the mirror. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I don't know.
I don't think I want to
understand
see it like that.
I don't think I'd like that angle.
No. Maybe they just like to watch each other sleep. Maybe they
Yeah, it could
bone
be a
somewhere
sleeping
else.
thing.
If it was like sex goggles, well, then that would
What?
just be regular eyes. That would just be what regular eyes are. That's what
Sex
regular
goggles?
eyes are. I was thinking like POV, but it's like you are daily life in many ways is POV, isn't it?
I was
I think
picturing.
that's where it originated.
I was picturing you actually saying like actual goggles.
Yeah.
Like
Like
actually
swimming
people
goggles?
wearing goggles, and you have to adjust the fog sometimes when it gets really steamy.
And you just click them and you can take a picture.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Got you naked.
Sex
That's going to be
goggles.
some Dateline or something. The guy who's taking pictures through his goggles.
That's what I always say when I'm having sex. I'm like, you're so naked. You're so naked right now.
With my goggles
we're
on, you look
both naked.
extra naked.
You look extra naked. Yeah, you could put like whatever tint, like color gradient you want on it, so it could look old timey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you could get the scuba ones, so you don't ever have to come up for air.
You a snorkel.
Oh,
Snorkel.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
could add
it
a
is.
snorkel to it.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Just blow air on her face through the hole.
And then when you're watching Mrs. Claus feeding all the elves, you can put like a Christmas theme one with like little
Snowflakes.
snowflakes around Christmas lights.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
He's been really trying to think of a product.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are some?
We're still watching Shark Tank all the time.
I've never seen it. Is it good?
It's wonderful.
Well, you're in for a treat. It's wonderful.
And now you have so much time.
I have
So
much
many
time
Shark
to watch
Tanks.
Shark Tank. Get some ideas.
Hulu.
Okay.
Yep.
I got that.
Yes. So how is the unemployment going? So you just got unemployed.
Excellent. I love it. Highly recommend if you can pull it off.
How has it been? How has it been with y'all two? Are y'all two around each other all the time?
She's all in my hair. I get home.
Well.
She's already on her 6th glass of Chardonnay. She's like, I'm working on a research paper. I'm like, no, you're not. You haven't even started writing. So.
None of that's true.
Just writing more of the letters to Jesus.
Actually, this is a pretty good idea. I should get back into this.
It's a lot of me getting home from the mothership, taking my tie off, and she's wasted watching YouTube videos about earthquakes. I'm like, it's not even that
scary.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you want people to think I'm an alcoholic. I don't get it.
And she'll say, I wish you were an earthquake.
No, I never.
Yeah.
What? Ow.
Well, the way the house looks, you might as well be.
And now we're at the root of it, aren't we?
He's messy.
Casey, stop putting your Q-tips in the drawer.
I've been
They're
hiding my
used.
Q-tips in the drawer.
Used
Yeah, it's like a
ones?
trash drawer. I'm like, that's not what a drawer's for.
Yeah, that,
For trash.
Will you reuse the Q-tips?
No.
I
There's
do.
Q-tips, floss. He tried to put. What did you try to put in there this
That's good.
morning? And
why
I
are
was
you
like,
putting your trash in the
I was
drawer?
nervous. I
Yeah,
think
that's
I was.
not allowed.
Well, there's a little stinky drawer in the bathroom that doesn't get used. So
Yeah.
and she gets very, very genuinely upset when I leave Q-tip on the counter. So I go,
they're used. It's gross.
and
I agree.
But it's a simple mistake.
Is there a trash can
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
bathroom?
No,
There is not a trash
Well,
can. in the
that's where
bathroom.
you guys are messing up.
But my dog's gonna eat it.
he eats
You
my
get the one with
earplug.
the lid.
The one that you have
Okay.
to step on,
Yeah,
and then
that's
it
fair.
opens up.
All right.
He eats my
Problem
earplug.
solved.
And he eats earplugs.
Yeah, I sleep with earplugs.
Dude.
and I
Do you
hide
sleep
them.
with earplugs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you always?
Ever since I lived in my car, I think. Then it was a necessity, and then
Seems-
now I can't sleep without
You're
them.
not afraid of not hearing?
Do they take your ears away?
What if there's
Oh.
like a
When
fire
you're
and the fire
asleep.
alarm goes off? You
Cat-
can hear a fire alarm.
Cat will know. I'll hear it. Yeah.
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Cat will.
No, he does not hear me. I'd be like, good morning, Casey. He's like, what?
I always wake up
I
and
take my
she.
hair plug out.
I always wake up and she's staring at me, which is cute, but it's really scary.
Well, yeah, you have the earplugs
You see
on.
her lips moving, but you can't.
It's always sweet stuff, too. And he's like, what? I'm trying to sleep.
Well, I'll wake up and like kind of scream because she'll be like 1 inch from.
That is not true.
Hi. Good morning. I went and got tacos without you. We're
love it.
fighting. We're in a big fight.
Immediately.
Oh, it's just so psychotic to put trash in a drawer.
Yeah.
Well, so today we were talking. I was like saying I'm a little like sad, and I was telling her something, and I had earplug trash. And I was talking, and I just, not even thinking, I just opened the drawer and put the trash in it.
Right in her face.
Right in front of her. I know.
That's like with freaking Erica today. I had to act like I wiped my butt.
I know.
But
I saw
I'm still,
him
she
doing a whole
gets
show.
pissed. And I clean out the fucking
not the
drain. I
same.
clean out the drain. There's not shit in
But,
the
like,
bathtub.
he's not
Wait, what are you
spraying the-
talking about?
He
I don't wipe my
his
butt. I just get in the shower. It takes too long to wipe.
And
I
that's
talked
not the
about it
same
so
as
many
a fucking
times.
Q-tip in a drawer. And I cry and I say no one else's bathtub is a toilet.
Yeah, every now and again she loses.
It's like, yeah,
that.
you clean the drain. Yeah, I cry. And,
I mean, it's pretty
I'm the one that
gross.
sprays
Yeah,
it down
yeah.
and shit. He never does that part.
Of course not. Yeah.
Okay. Well, today I had to act. I had to get one of the
Yeah,
wipes
he did a
out.
Why don't you get a
Scene.
bidet?
We have one. We just haven't installed it. It's in the trunk.
Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to do that? You don't have a job.
I do not.
trunk for a
I
year
do
and a
not.
That's a good pimp my ride. Like, what's up, Playboy? Check your trunk. We installed a bidet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty gross.
And your radio can now dispense Sprite.
I get the like not wiping fully and then finishing in the shower. Like
Totally.
but do a prelim wipe.
A couple.
Yeah.
Two.
Preliminary.
For him.
I'm not trying to tell you how to live.
I'm working on it.
Can't wipe his butt.
I'm Team William.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
thank
Casey,
you.
didn't
Yeah.
ask.
Wait, what are you doing to our drain?
Booping. Fucking booping it.
Dr. Poop.
Dr. Poop.
Dr.
I'm Dr. Stephen Poop.
Well, be careful though, Casey, with the Q-tips, man, because I used the Q-tips too, and I went too deep. I think it was last week, and it legitimately hurt my eardrum or something.
Casey was deaf for like a day and he still uses Q.
Deaf for a day. The Casey Rocket story.
He's like, I can't perform, I can't hear. And then
Yeah.
he's like, right back to Q-tip. And I'm like,
Well,
Casey.
it itches, and I go, oh.
I know it feels so
good.
good.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
There she is, feeding the elves.
Oh my gosh.
So I
why-
couldn't get breastfeeding, but
Yeah.
I have a couple
I feel like
variations.
they're drinking
for that.
milkshakes.
Yeah, it just looks like she's.
I like it.
Oh.
And then the
So those are babies.
Those
look
don't
at
look
that
like
sweet
elves.
yeah, that one's a little
That's
older.
Santa. That's baby
yeah,
Santa.
that one is weird looking. Yeah.
That's Mama Claus.
There's two wives.
There's two.
Whoa, weird.
I like that one.
There's two Mrs. Clauses.
A Mormon Christmas.
Yeah.
That one has a cleft lip.
Oh, he does.
So this is what the computer generated.
Wait, what's the one right behind Casey's head? Is it just a head with legs?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's something weird
Yeah,
kind of
There's
going on.
something.
He's necklace.
His pants are too
I
high.
love baby Santa with the white hair.
Baby. Oh.
He's so
Dreaming about
cute.
all
They're
the
supposed to
gifts.
be elves, right?
I did type elves.
That's what they think.
These aren't giving me
Oh my
elves.
god, those are so cute.
They have little bowls of like sugar and cream.
That's weird. I guess the AI thing has like certain limits. Like maybe there's like an age.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the Mrs. Claus
That's
we
the
wanted.
closest
Yeah.
to breastfeeding that. Yeah.
He's like putting it in a
She's
big
like
bowl.
really hot and young.
So hot.
No, I want to see old Mrs. Claus breastfeeding. I
Yes.
don't want to see a young.
They have all these hot words that don't work, like lactation or breastfeeding. So I tried like natural milk feeding. So that's what these are.
Is the baby peeing in there? What is that?
He's whisking.
Yeah, something's happening there.
He's whisking.
Breast milk.
They're gonna make a breast milk cake.
Yeah, the AI stuff is scary.
That's really
good. I know it is pretty.
This is their world. We're about to be living in their world, so we need to get used to it. It's going to be a bunch of hell scenes like this. We got to get used to it.
gross. Yeah, the baby on the far on
what's
my
wrong?
left looks pretty damn spooky right up here.
Yeah, what's going on with him?
He has almost no eyeballs, just pupil.
What's on his face?
Here, he slips
pimple.
on the face.
Pimple.
Oh, he's mean.
He's being like baptized with breast milk. They're just pouring the breast milk on his head.
Oh,
Like it's Ash Wednesday, but breast milk.
And that one has the Santa hat on weird. The Santa hat, he like flipped it down and it looked silly. How did the AI even know to do that? That some people do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're adding personnel. What is on that
What
one
is
baby's
is that
face?
a tulip?
I don't
think-
know.
A pacifier?
I think that's its Santa hat. It just grafted on the face.
It does have a little six pack though.
Okay,
It is
they're
looking kinda
not-
strong.
There's some flaws.
Why does it have a little six pack kind of?
But then the fattest
my God,
legs.
Ooh, monstrous legs.
Oh
That's what my
gosh.
legs look
That's
like
how
as a
babies
baby.
are.
Yeah.
Little chubby legs.
They had to nail my shoes to a 2x4.
What?
And then I had to put my feet in it when I was a little kid because my legs were weird.
Oh, you're like bow-legged?
Yeah, something.
Oh.
And we had to be in an aquarium. I remember my brother Vance being in the aquarium because we all had jaundice or something. Yeah, I swear. I have memories of hiding under the aquarium in my parents' room that Vance was in. There's this bright light that would shine on us. I don't know.
What? I thought you
Yeah.
meant like in an aquarium. Like,
To put him in the water.
Yeah.
Soak him. Soak the jaundice away.
so you would have to stand on a 2x4 every day?
Yeah, I don't know if I was standing or I was laying down or what, but the shoes were on a 2x4. Or some little piece of wood. I don't know why I said 2x4. Some just little piece of wood.
Wow.
Nailed to the board.
Crazy. Well, yeah. Did y'all have people growing up that had a patch over one of their eyes?
Yeah, my brother Vance did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All roads lead to Vance.
Yeah, he was legally blind in one eye. He had a cool one
Yeah.
one time with a soccer ball and a soccer goal on the Eyepatch thing that
Oh,
they put in there. It was kind of a cool one.
Oh, that's cool. My ex-boyfriend, his family was like Christian Scientists.
Yeah, what is?
Is that what Vance
They-
did?
Yeah, that's Vance. How did you get
Yeah,
a picture
but-
of Vance?
AI.
Yeah, AI Vance Montgomery.
He's been crying.
Yeah, he's sad right here.
And maybe
I think it's on
don't
the
know.
wrong eye.
Yeah, maybe on the doing the wrong stuff.
Yeah, that's when he was
Oh,
living in
very good,
Arizona.
yeah.
It was weird.
The other eye looks bad too.
Might need 2 patches.
Right.
Just need to cover the eyes altogether.
God, I remember right when I moved to LA, I had some weird eye infection for the first year.
Is it iritis?
I don't
used
know
to get
what
iritis.
it was. What's iritis?
Oh no.
You don't want to go down this road.
It sounds bad.
It's horrible. I got it. I went to a strip club in Atlanta, and the next day my eye was kind of
Wait.
swollen.
But she pooted in your eye, right?
Well, that was the rumor that she might
that
have
was the
pooted.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it was that she did a poot eye.
poot eye.
But it was free butthole strip club. So it was free butthole Wednesday. So you can't, the buttholes were, like the women were totally naked. So that was my theory, is that maybe a poop particle got in
Is
it.
that legal?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah,
If you want to see butthole.
I hear it in.
Full nude?
I've heard in Texas, the full nude strip clubs, you can actually bring your own beer, but if it's not full nude, you have to buy the beer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they can't like.
Yeah, in
sell food.
California, it was like if it had alcohol, it's bikinis. If there was
Oh,
alcohol, no alcohol, it's full nude.
Yeah, there was one by the comedy store that I went to one time with the Adam guy who died recently. I
Oh,
remember
God.
going with him and
Yeah.
somebody else. Just being fucked up, and we went to the strip club, and you couldn't drink or anything in there. So I was
That's
like,
so
okay.
weird.
I think I was there for 10 minutes
can't
and
be all
left. I was
drunk
like,
and-
okay, I'm not just sitting in here.
Yeah,
Things to do, yeah. What are we doing in this place?
I've seen a sign. There's a sign on the side of the highway that just says "Live Nude Girls" and has a phone number.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
it's
wonder
just like-
what stuff like that. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't
like
know.
a call girl situation, or I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, there's one if you're heading downtown from North Austin.
Yeah,
Live
that's
New
the one
Girls. But there's like
yeah.
a little shack. I think it's
Yeah.
a strip club, but it's like smaller than this room.
and it's like
smaller than this
behind
room.
like a chain link fence, like
Yeah.
on the side of the highway. Like it's
Creepy. I wonder
What?
that'd be funny to go there sometime. I wonder what the hell something like that
we
would
should
look
go.
like.
There couldn't be more than
Yeah,
two girls
let's book a
dancing at
tour.
once.
Let's be like the ghost tour, but
Can you show us around?
I wonder what that
are there
piece
any
of
ghosts
shit.
here?
Oh yeah,
is
remember
up
that
to
ghost
right
tour
now.
we went on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so bad.
Yeah, I wonder where that piece of shit
Yeah,
is.
what-
Do you still get emails?
No. I was
They-
getting
You were getting
emails
emails?
for a while.
All the
Getting
time to
emails
review
for a
it.
while.
He's like, why would I review your ass?
Oh, you should have reviewed and been like,
Yeah, I hate y'all.
worst ghost tour
No,
ever.
it was fun. The guy was funny. He just
Yeah.
needed to have more good stories. He had really
Yeah.
good stories for like a couple of them, and then the other ones he didn't.
Well, then he was like talking over not even talking over, just talking, continuing to talk when really loud motorcycles
Yeah,
would come
you-
by.
Yeah, it was
I
so
can't hear
Get a
you.
microphone or wait or
Yeah, I had no time. Yeah,
no
I love the.
professionalism. And then he was out of there when it was over. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
bye.
He's like, you guys got any tips? See ya.
I love the little like Twilight Zone punchlines though. Like, I guess some children are left behind.
I know.
And
yeah.
he'd walk away all slow.
Yeah. And then and then we were like, do you believe in ghosts? And he was like, nah, dude. You're like, what?
Scam.
Total scam job.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
fun.
Iritis is it's very serious. You can lose your damn eyeballs. So that my eye started hurting, and what it is it makes your muscle spasm. It makes the iris of your eye spasm like a muscle. So whenever you see light, your eye, it feels like your eyeball's being like ripped out of your head. It hurts so bad. So you have to wear an eye
Yikes.
patch, and they have to keep it dilated. So because if it's dilated, it can't spasm. So like for like 2 months, just one of my eyes, it looked like David Bowie, like how David Bowie's eyes are all fucked up.
You think he had iritis?
Maybe I think he was just on cocaine.
Yeah, maybe that too.
But yeah, I got it like 3 or 4 times. It was awful. Kept
Yeah.
coming back.
And you haven't gotten it since. It's fine now.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it in a couple years. Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
would,
be
buddy.
careful.
Well, let's see.
Hello?
When was the last time you went to a strip club?
August 2006. No.
August 14th.
12 years old.
I went to one in Boise before I moved here, and we did a bunch of ketamine and watched the strippers, and it was so scary. And I haven't been back
Oh my gosh.
because the strippers like to talk to you and stuff, and they were like, you know, like, hey, do you want to dance? And they're naked. And
Yeah.
there's not sexual, nothing sexual about ketamine. So I was like, put your boobs away.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Cover it up. Let's go talk in the parking lot.
You want to go look at the stars?
Yeah.
What was the name of the place? Do you remember the name of the?
Satin dolls.
Ooh, that's
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Satin dolls.
I remember.
been.
I remember we would drive down to Florida in the summer sometimes, and then there was always the best strip club. It was called the Booby Trap. Growing up, I thought that was the funniest
great.
name ever.
It is
good.
funny.
The most genius name.
It's pretty clever, pretty on the nose, you know? They
Our
were trappy
neighbor-
with their boobies.
Our neighbor just moved. We're worried about the new neighbor, but she worked at a strip club. She seemed nice. But
Wait.
now we're going to have a new neighbor, so we're praying to God they aren't noisy. Right when she moved in, she had the loudest sex for
4 hours.
4 hours or something. And I was just looking at Erica like wanting to kill myself. Like this person just moved in. I was
We're
horrified.
like, this is how it's going to be
4
every.
hours?
And then it happened. Yeah, I don't even understand
it was like a
what
loud
could have
party.
been going on.
It was like a Halloween and a Thanksgiving, and at first I was like, oh, she must just love Halloween, and then I was like,
Yeah, I bet
she
she
doesn't love. And then I was like, oh, okay, who's a huge fan of Thanksgiving? The Thanksgiving one was like a big party or something, but it was like till 7 a.m.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And we're like, I
then
guess
Oh,
this-
God.
But we were complaining. I was writing
Yeah.
emails.
And the downstairs neighbor, we sent an email.
Yeah. Did it work?
It stopped.
Yeah, totally
What were they
stopped.
doing?
Loud
Just loud.
music.
Yeah, loud
Yeah.
as
7 a.m.
shit.
Ugh, it's so nice not having neighbors like that. Because we live in a duplex, but they're not connected.
Oh, really?
So we don't have
Yeah,
any.
that's great.
it's-
Yeah.
But I used to live in this apartment, these really shitty apartments. They're just down the road from here, but there was this family and they had this little kid. And they would let their kid ride his bike on like the second story of the apartment. So he would just ride, and it was like 7 a.m. on a Saturday. And I'd be like hungover, and he's just like, wee. Like,
Yeah, that's
kill
horrible.
myself.
When you peek in your windows.
Yeah, he would peek in our windows. And then my other neighbor on the other side had like intense anger issues and like very emotional dude. Like I remember one day he played he sat outside with like a 6-pack of beer and played You're Beautiful by James Blunt on repeat for like hours. I was like, there's no way this is real. And then he punched out his window in the middle of the night. Like just, yeah.
So did he yell at the kid ever?
No.
They were friends.
No, we
When he
weren't.
linked up?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't
They
really
were
like
enemies?
kids, but no, I just moved. I was just like, nah. I don't like apartments.
Yeah, I think in
Yeah.
Memphis, the last place I lived before I moved to Denver, I think I was the horrible neighbor. There were these poor souls that lived underneath me. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Were you still doing drugs? and
Oh
stuff?
yeah, just partying all the time on these wooden floors, and the poor people below me. I just didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes the lights would be off. I remember forgetting to pay the bill, and we'd all still just be partying up in the fucking. Ugh.
Oh, so fun.
Ooh.
I miss partying.
Partying.
Well, the new lady who lives underneath us, one of my cans of sparkling water fell down there in a windstorm the other week, and she still hasn't moved it. We need to go
Well, has
knock
a
on the door and
Buc-ee's.
retrieve our Buc-ee's koozie. But she has to have seen it. She knows it's down there.
And then every time I see her, I'm like, oh, I'm going to tell her about it. And she like runs into her car and like leaves immediately. So you don't
What?
even like have a chance to say hello or anything.
Yeah, she's weird. I don't like her.
Yeah, she like it. Yeah, she's not. Some people are just not friendly. They're not trying to say
true.
hello. Just say hi.
She leaves her trash bags out front of her door for
We
hours
don't have
at a
valet
time.
trash. I think that's
And
it's
get raccoons.
The trash
Yeah.
is just across. Like it's a few hundred feet steps away. It's
Yeah,
so
bullshit.
easy.
You guys ever seen a raccoon?
We used to have an albino raccoon in my parents' backyard.
Whoa.
I swear to God, a
So
fully
scary.
white
Yeah.
raccoon.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
red eyes.
We never got that close. We were just looking at it from the window. But yeah, probably.
Well, probably because you can see raccoons' eyes from far away because they're bright yellow.
They're translucent.
Oh, yeah.
So if you didn't see
And they
them,
were very cute.
Aw, hi, buddy.
I saw one on 6th Street. I have the video.
Oh
on my
yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, I was walking back from work and there was I heard a little scuttle, a little scurry, and I go, huh? Como se dice, huh? And then this little cute little raccoon went, hello. And he's walking in the gutter, and I'm like, my first instinct was like, grab it. I don't know why. That's not what you're supposed to do.
No.
But I started walking towards it, and then this guy was like, hell yeah, Casey, grab it. And I turned around, this guy was filming me, and it's on my Instagram.
That's funny.
Yeah, so funny.
I wonder if that would be a good place to live down on 6th Street. It seems like there could be a bunch of food,
A
scraps.
lot of trash. Yeah.
Halal, taco
Halal,
way,
pizza.
crust, sandwich. Yeah.
Are there
Lots of
trees
cocaine
down there? I
bags.
wonder if there's trees or where you would live if you were down there. I don't know.
Probably some nooks,
Nook.
old abandoned buildings.
Lots of those. I saw them on the ghost tour.
Yeah, we did.
This is the Dorchester house.
I remember one time in my old house, I don't know, I was like always kind of like hungover and stoned, so I would be really lazy, and I was like, our trash cans were literally like 20 feet away, but I was like, I'm just gonna put it outside the door. I'm just too lazy. So I put it outside the door, and then I went outside to do something, like smoke a cigarette or something. And I walk outside, and I'm like standing there, and then I look over, and there's just a raccoon on the tree just like looking at me, and I screamed. Like it was one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me. 'Cause he's just with his bright yellow eyes.
Yeah, they can be
So
scary.
cute, but they're so cute.
Very cute, very scary.
Very rabid.
They
Sharp
attacked
teeth.
a rabbit when attacked my across the street neighbor growing up. There was one in his carport and it bit his ass a bunch of times, and they ended up having to kill it with like a bat or something. But he had to get a bunch. I swear to God, it was like a rabid raccoon.
Oh God.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Man.
they beat its ass to death.
That's so brutal.
Like the bear Jew. Yeah, they
Oh, it's
fucking
gotta be
beat him
the
up.
worst way to
Glorious
go.
bastards, this bitch ass. Have fun in hell, furry bitch.
Yeah, you have to be careful if you ever see one in the daytime, because that's when you know that something's haywire.
Why?
They're like freaking out.
Because they're not, you
nocturnal,
never
right?
see them. Yeah. That means something's wrong with their brain.
Or maybe they changed.
Gosh, if y'all ever seen the videos, yeah, or maybe fair enough. maybe they just want to change. You're right. I haven't thought about that.
Maybe they just got really sad. They're like, I need a little vitamin D.
Yeah.
God, have y'all ever seen the videos of the people who have rabies? Where they can't drink water and their mouth is foaming and they're hydrophobic or something and they literally can't drink water.
They're like,
You die, right?
Yeah. I think almost everybody ends up dying. It sounds horrible.
You've seen those videos?
Oh, yeah. They're all over the net.
Yeah, I think they said they're like 100% death rate or something.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think
If you don't get
Yeah.
the
Venom.
shot.
Dang.
Did you say venom?
The
Like, if you
anti-venom.
don't get the anti-venom.
Well, you got to get bit by a snake to counteract it. Yeah.
One time, my mom, when we were little, we lived. There was a ditch behind our house, and one time my dad was like making dinner. Me and my brother were sitting watching TV, and the doors outside were right here, and a water moccasin came on our porch. And my mom was the only one out there, and I guess someone had locked her out. And
She's stuck out there with the snake.
she's stuck out there. And then my brother and I are like watching TV, and apparently she's like standing on a piece of furniture, like screaming. And we're just like watching TV. My dad's making dinner, and she just has no. So she goes and gets a shovel and cuts its head off.
Damn.
You would have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other solution.
That'd be
She's
funny.
pretty mad.
It'd be funny if y'all all just had earplugs in. That's why you couldn't hear her. You just had
You're doing a silent disco.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. Been a little busy right now. I'm jamming out to the sounds in my head.
Well, that's good. She was able to get a shovel and cut the head off of the damn thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty
That was
bad.
also something that happened at the church we went to was the snake biting.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But that's a crazy.
Well,
They do that?
yeah, I went to my parents sent me to a rehab when I was 14 years old, and they would take us to a Pentecostal church, and they would dance with the snakes.
Really?
And they would do the tongues and slain by the spirit, where you run up and they're like, bah, and they're,
Insane.
Yeah. I know. It would be a lot of stuff like that. There was a televangelist. What was the guy's name? He was a classic guy who would start speaking in tongues
Was
during.
it Pat Robertson? No.
No, I know that name. No, it wasn't him. I can't even think of the guy. It's probably a kind of obscure thing, but yeah, I don't know. I never spoke in tongues. I have nothing against it, but the spirit never hit me that hard, I guess. I never did it.
Yeah, do you think it's real?
no.
I like
Yeah,
when
I mean, I
when
don't
the
know.
people they can walk again and see again. That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
And the one classic one where
faking ailments.
the guy's not gay no more, the black guy, that's a classic. I mean,
I
that's
haven't
just
seen that.
Oh, it's
And he's
great.
slithering his tongue all weird.
yeah. women. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
have to Google that.
Sexy.
Sounds funny.
Right. If anything, if there's an old God up in the sky, and I think there is, but I think if anything, stuff like that only hurts
Yeah.
if there was an old
Marketing-wise,
Jesus out
yeah.
there.
I feel
Right.
like
I think that
people
only
feel
hurts
pressured
the
to be acting
situation.
like that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh gosh, everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Well, it's like in like youth group when they'd be like, stand up if you've been saved. And you're like, "Ugh, I guess I've been saved before, but everyone's
Yeah.
doing
Sometimes
it."
I would think, I don't know.
Maybe I've
Yeah.
been saved
Prayed
for
it
real.
before. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something I still think about some because I try to pray some.
You do?
I really do. I try to
Aw.
pray it. But I mean, constantly I'm thinking, oh, well, my actions are louder than my words. I mean, I'm shitting. I'm not wiping my butthole. Like,
That's
I'm
gotta
probably
be in the
screwed.
Bible
Like, I start
Yeah.
thinking I'm probably screwed.
That's not something a God-following man would do.
But you know, he forgives all sins, right?
That's what they say.
Guess he does.
Pretty nice to think about.
That's
Well, you got to
You're
ask
right.
for the forgiveness.
Oh, that's true.
I used to
yeah.
love getting on the Texas Department of Justice. They had a wonderful, I'm sure the website's still there, but it was all their death row people and it would like say what they did and then their last words and last meal and stuff. I
Oh,
used to
that's
love.
awesome.
Is it lots of God stuff?
But yeah, it was so interesting because like 95% of those people in the last words, they talk about God, which is just so interesting because maybe that's all you have if you're literally just locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you do with your time?
But that was interesting. Then some people wouldn't say anything, and then other people would be like, fuck you. And then a couple like Texas Rangers, like Dallas Cowboy fans who would say something. It was funny.
Cowboys.
I swear to God, there were a couple of those. It was so funny.
That is funny. I looked up have you guys looked up the sex offender registry around you?
No, but we should, huh?
No, don't do it.
Oh, don't do it.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
I found out there's a child
It says
sex
that?
offender. Yeah, it'll tell you how old the person was.
Does it
that
show like
they-
a picture of the person?
the person? Yeah, not the person.
First and
they-
last?
Right, not the victim.
Yeah.
Their full name?
I found out,
The the victims.
and this is her now. Then now.
What is this website? What is this?
She owns her own plant business now. She's doing pretty good.
Success story stuff. She has her own small bakery. Delicious homemade artisanal cakes.
Nope, I don't want to say that, but no, but I found out there's literally a child sex offender 2 doors down from us.
Have you seen him in real life?
No.
Look for him.
I was so scared it was
There's one in Oregon. There's 7 in Wisconsin. 7 in Wyoming. 4 in
can't see
Michigan.
where we are. Oh, so where it's
It's not too bad. 2 in Indiana. That doesn't seem like Indiana's a big state.
Texas, they
There's
don't.
actually none who live here, so.
what does Thai mean?
We couldn't call it. It was too close. It was too close of a race.
Yeah, we'll look next year. You guys can tee off next year.
Well, stay safe. I wonder if that's constantly in the guy's back of his head, like, oh,
How
I'm on
old
this
did it
website.
say?
People are knowing.
Was this a little kid?
I think it's like 13, which is
That's a kid.
sad. Made me very scared.
Well, the victim.
Yeah, because they tell you how old the
13.
victim was
Yeah.
I see.
when they committed their crime.
Yeah, but I was scared because I thought it was my neighbor that was next door that's so nice to me all the time.
That would have been
So I was like,
interesting.
yeah, I'm not a kid, but I do have a youthful glow about me. It is hard for me to buy cigarettes,
Fair
you know?
enough.
but it's
Whoa,
not.
that was just
That was
right
really
on.
weird.
That was
Scary.
a good.
Fair enough.
I heard 2 voices together
What?
We
I heard
or
planned.
something.
You guys synchronized.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's never happened before. Grant, did you get that?
Goosebumps.
Got it.
The feed cut just for a
Timestamp.
second.
What is this? This
Angelic.
neighborhood?
This is Salt Lake City.
Yeah, this is just a random one of the maps.
None at the University of Utah. Campus is clean.
I bet there's a
Clean
school. I
campus.
bet there's a. Oh, it is a school.
Very clean campus.
Yeah, can they be near colleges?
I don't know. I don't
yeah,
think they
they
could
can't
be
be
by
in
schools.
schools.
We're kind of close to a school, so
That's-
it might.
Yeah. I realized, there were none in my old neighborhood because I was right next to a school. And then
You
now
were safe.
all the sex offenders live near me because there's no schools around here.
Yeah,
That's the trick.
Our landlord in Knoxville, my senior year at Tennessee, he ended up. Somebody sent me the article or something, but he got busted at a sex shop in Knoxville for some weird. They were doing weird shit at the fucking place, and he was the landlord. So it always creeped me out that there were probably cameras in there or something.
Have you heard?
It's like some creep.
Yeah, I mean, there's stories of that, of like hotel owners and like whatever having cameras in the shower.
I can't imagine.
Gotta keep your eyes peeled.
That's where you got to debug a Airbnb or
Yeah.
Check
gotta-
if it's a two-way mirror.
yeah, you got to press on all the mirrors.
How do you check for that?
You breathe on it,
Is anybody there?
and then you write hello. And if you see another hello, there's somebody back there.
Could you imagine?
That's so scary to think about.
That is scary, especially this time of year.
I know, spring. It's going to be spring.
Spring's
You're right.
coming.
Yeah,
East-
the
right
weather's
before
nice.
Easter.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, what are you guys going to do on Easter?
Yeah, big plans.
Hide eggs?
I'm going to therapy.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, my therapist, she's
That's
not
Sabbath.
traditional.
Cool.
She told me I should join a polyamory group on Facebook. So,
Yeah.
How
Friends?
Not good for me.
right?
I don't like your therapist very much.
Yeah, right.
Your therapist kind of sucks.
No, this was during the pandemic, which is also bad advice.
Yeah, that seems like an interesting thing.
Maybe it was
for-
to make friends.
No.
Oh.
It was
No. But she's like the most Austin therapist you could have. Like I took aerial silk dancing lessons in her backyard during the pandemic.
What's that? What is that?
It's where you like hang from like there's like a silk and you hang from the
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
things and
Cirque
you
du Soleil.
do
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I did it for like 1 week and I was like, this is really hard. And then I
Was
quit.
she charging you extra?
She had a lady that was doing it in her backyard, and so I'd pay the lady.
I see.
And then
Well, maybe y'all should invite her over for Easter. Maybe y'all could have an Easter egg hunt.
yeah, she has disowned her parents, so
good.
Can I?
Go
Yeah.
off, Queen. Don't talk to anybody you don't want to, Queen.
no, she's the craziest person I've ever met.
Are you guys gonna color eggs?
No,
Color egg.
you guys seem to be big holiday people.
I like holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah, I made
get
him
out
change-
the holiday stuff. What do we still have? A couple of
We have Easter and a
things?
little Valentine's mixed with it. It works. Pink is cute. And I made him change his flight. I was like, "When do you get home on Easter?" He's like 6. I was like, "You can't fix that."
Oh,
And I fixed it.
30 more dollars to come at 1 p.m.
oh, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna cook a big?
We're gonna
Big
we
egg.
boiled
Yeah,
egg.
Probably cook a big egg.
Cook an XL egg.
One big egg.
Yeah.
One last egg.
Yeah, I don't know what we will do. I don't know. What have we done in the past? I don't even know.
Do you guys like Cadbury eggs?
Yeah, but with the years, they've gotten worse, I think. I feel like I remember the cream stuff inside used to be creamier or something. I feel like
Yeah.
it's not as good.
Well, they're very hit or miss. I think there's something up with their QA team, but
QQA. QQA.
quality assurance.
Quality assurance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know exactly.
Oh, sorry.
QA.
Speaking of tech lingo, so lame.
So what, are you going to stay on the unemployment for a little bit? do you
Yeah,
think?
dude.
Yeah, I loved it when I
Yeah.
was on it. I loved it. It was during a weird time, but I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
I mean, there's really no reason not to. I don't really like I don't like working.
Yeah.
And these people that say they do, they're lying.
Yeah.
Who likes working?
Yeah, I was starting to get into it with fucking, what was her bitch ass fucking name? I got a new
Christina.
name. Yeah, Christina Gonzalez. Some feisty Latina girl.
She would sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I took pictures of her from the camera. I would be spying on her on the cameras.
In the
And
storage units?
yeah, and I had fucking pictures of her sleeping on the ground. It's like, you stupid bitch. I'm
like
going to
one of
send this
them-
to everybody, you bitch.
Did
she
she
was giving
work
me a
with
bunch
you?
of attitude towards the fucking end. So yeah, when COVID hit, I was scared to death of COVID. I was legitimately afraid of COVID at the
Oh, me
beginning,
too,
but
yeah.
because you interacted with so many people, like
Yeah.
scary people every day, all day.
Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah.
So I did that up, but yeah, Christina.
Christina.
Oh my
Oh, happy Easter.
Oh my gosh, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Wait,
Easters.
Well, you know, guys, nothing says Easter.
Oh my God, do we have a list?
We have a list.
I would have said something if I knew.
Oh, you're good. Nothing says Easter like a little bit of revenge.
Ooh.
Folks,
You're right.
everybody likes revenge. Even girls do.
Ooh.
Like Cat and then you like revenge too.
Eric?
Erica likes revenge
Yeah,
too.
she really does.
I hate revenge.
You love revenge.
Okay, get into it. Let's hear it.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Excuse me.
Speaking of revenge, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
What was it? The sex offenders?
Another classic tactic. Well, for those of you who like a little bit of revenge with your dinner, here's the top 3 femme fatales who you don't want to get on their bad side.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. Number 1, Christy Pistol.
Whoa.
A real business lady.
Christy Pistol is this devious blackjack dealer who moonlights as a damn pistol assassin.
Yikes.
Yes. Guns, check. Bullets, check. Revenge, oh yeah.
That's 3 checks.
That's
right off the bat. That's 3 checks.
Was this your card? It's a damn gun.
She's like that?
She's like that all the time, and she never takes a day off from revenge.
And it's crazy her job doesn't get mad at her ass for shooting the people.
Well, what are they gonna do? She's just gonna come right back at
She'll
them.
shoot them.
Yeah.
If you get mad at her, she's like, that might deserve a little revenge, I think. I think a little revenge might be in order.
I like that the revenge is so straightforward. It's just, I'm gonna shoot you.
There's nothing elaborate about it. Yeah. She'll shoot you, leave you in the gutter, pray for, she won't even call an ambulance. Bye-bye.
Is she Egyptian?
I think she's from Cairo. Yeah.
Cairo. Sometimes you got to be careful about the ladies from Cairo.
Originally from
Hi-ho.
Cairo before immigrating to Reno. She lives in Reno.
Biggest little city.
Biggest little city in the world. And don't call Reno 911 when she has the gun. Okay, I don't know.
Whoa.
That's something she
Heard
says.
that, yeah.
That's something she says.
Yeah, don't think she moved there because of the show.
No.
No.
She moved there just because it has lower police presence and she can get more revenge.
Makes sense.
Number 2. The Duchess of St. Elmers Grove. So I don't know if the Getty thing means we can't show it.
That means it has no filters.
Oh,
So that's good.
well, she doesn't need a filter when you are that beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Getty Images.
There's a black and white.
It's black and white, and then I think that is the Duchess of St. Elmers Grove, and that's her too. But
Whoa.
She has a
What is that,
sassy
20
side.
years, 30 years later?
that's kind of the duality of revenge. That's kind of why I wanted this to be a spectrum of what revenge can truly mean. So up top, she goes like, maybe I'll let this one slide. Then down there, she goes, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
she got
dead
more
now.
sinister or something.
yeah.
That's
Well,
the fate. Yeah, that's
nothing
the
I can do.
I'm gonna stab
Yeah,
you
you made a
face.
mistake. Sorry.
You made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
You shouldn't have driven through St. Elmer's Grove if you didn't want a stab.
Yeah, people don't need to be driving through St. Elmer's Grove. I mean, seriously, there's signs all over the place.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in
Don't
St. Elmer's
come
Grove.
here.
It's protected
come in.
land.
Turn around. Last exit.
Well, that's on
to
them.
hell.
Oh, it says all
or
that.
last exit to heaven. Otherwise, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Make your
She's-
peace now.
But is there
Yeah.
any like no soliciting signs at the house?
Well, it's this beautiful Victorian meadow that she bought, and she lives in this little cot on it.
Nope.
Just one
It's
cot.
on a cot.
on a big meadow.
Yeah.
What a dream.
It is like a dream. And if you drive through, she can tell she's part Native American, and she can tell if the grass
Damn.
blades are bent. She goes, somebody been driving around here.
Like a scout, like a
Like a
Native
scout.
American, like an Apache scout.
Hold it
Yeah.
up. Somebody been driving around here. I think there's a damn Ford Taurus. Find
Yeah, you don't want to be caught in St. Elmer's Grove. It looks beautiful. You're right, but I mean, she is out there.
But with beauty comes pain.
And with pain comes revenge.
And with
Yep.
revenge comes stabbing.
Stabbing,
Stabbings.
It always ends that way.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It doesn't have to, but
It normally
Doesn't
does.
have to.
it normally does.
And I'll tell you who else knows a thing or two about stabbing.
No.
Number 3, Elizabeth Cruel.
God.
So this is Elizabeth Cruel.
Whoa, she's nasty. Whoa.
Elizabeth Cruel, yeah, let's just say she grew up with dragons, and her best friend is a feather.
Yeah.
So she's got this skin tight bodysuit, kind of like sexy Hellraiser, but as if it wasn't sexy enough.
Agreed, yeah.
And basically, that's
Whoa.
also Elizabeth Cruel. So
Cool hat.
Piratey kind of in that one.
yeah, there's 2 sides to Elizabeth Cruel.
Two sides to every story.
The first side, riding my dragon. The second side, being at the helm of my very special pirate ship.
That's power. That's powerful. Ooh.
She does that right before she stabs someone.
Kiss of
Toodaloo.
death.
Kiss of death.
Yeah.
And it's weird she grew up with dragons because you hear about dragons all the time. I can't imagine growing up in like a neighborhood or something with a bunch of dragons.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine.
You'd feel so alone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You would. in
Does
many
she have
ways.
friends now?
Well, just
On the
the feather.
pirate ship.
Just the feather.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, I see.
It's still just the feather.
well, their pirate ship is stocked by a crew of aging skeletons who are getting older and they're hardly mobile. And she doesn't really like talking to them, but she will use them as part of her revenge tactics.
That's scary. Skeletons coming after you, or
They're always on those pirate ships. So.
Always hanging
Yeah.
out on there.
With lots of booty.
walking the plank.
Walking the plank.
Could y'all imagine walking the plank?
I could not.
Are you talking about like a guillotine?
Walking the plank.
Yeah, what is that? Where you just walk off the side of a pirate ship? Is
Yeah,
that
what
like
does that
walking
mean?
The
Yeah.
plank?
They just put a board, make you walk out there, and if you
Yeah,
fall,
scurvy or something.
that's one of her revenge tactics, and it's covered in barnacles, and she makes you walk out with no shoes on.
Ew.
Oh, no.
That hurts so bad.
Scratchy.
Do barnacles hurt?
Yeah, they're scratchy, kind of.
Your damn skin to clean off.
Yeah. You're like walking on a swimming pool in the summer when you're little and you're in the swimming pool too long. And the tips of your toes get
Oh, they
bloody.
get little oh, what?
That's what I said the other day to people. Nobody knew what I was talking about. Yeah, I have memories of being at the McQuiston's house. And that happening, oh my gosh. And then that apartment I lived in, the McQuistons had like this 40-year-old person that fucking lived at the apartment, and my brother lived at the apartment, and then he started carrying around guns and stuff, and he threatened like my family, but then luckily he moved because our parents' house, it's bad. My dad had to get a gun and had it by like the door for Yikes, but I think that's good now.
Well, so long, McQuistons.
Yeah. Sleep tight.
That is not a real last name.
Hope you're not visited by the Duchess of St. Elmer's
St.
Grove.
Elmer's Grove.
Or maybe they should get visited by
Maybe
the
they should.
Duchess
Yeah.
of St. Elmer's
She's
Grove.
still around, or is she a dead, scary ghost?
Unfortunately, she passed away last summer.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Of what?
COVID.
Mitochondrial laryngitis.
Oh.
The throat thing.
COVID. Yeah.
COVID.
Compounded by meningococcal laryngitis.
Wow.
But Christy Pistol, she's still out there shooting.
Cool.
Her
And-
table must be disgusting with all the little blood droplets.
Yeah.
It's probably gory.
She never plays fair either.
She never cleans off her
Yeah.
deck. Ugh.
Yeah, just bloody cards.
Disgusting.
Was this your card? 2 knives.
And people still go and sit down at the table. I don't
Yeah.
know how she has that
The
hold over
nastiest one. Yeah.
She's got a line out the door.
Yeah. It sounds hot.
Mm-hmm.
people. Yeah, it's crazy.
BDSM. So those are the top 3 femme fatales.
Cool. So hopefully nobody runs into any of these people at all ever.
Best to avoid them, especially if Elizabeth Cruel is.
Well, yeah, that's
with her
kind of not fair
dragon.
because she also is like on the land and in the sea, so it's kind of fucked up. You're more
double
Oh,
threat.
that's
you're more
true.
likely to run into her.
Like an alligator.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be anywhere, everywhere, all at once. And if you, just if you're planning on wronging someone, I'd steer clear.
Yeah.
Of the high seas or the land. You're right. Yeah. If you have access to both
Don't
the
be
land
going in the
and
lake.
sea,
She could be there.
She could be there. with a
Yeah.
backup.
any body of water.
Skeleton crew.
Breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That's what I heard.
I don't know.
Like the movie The Abyss.
I don't know.
I think I always talk about
You
remember he breathes water?
Whoa. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so cool. You think we'll ever have that technology, Casey?
God willing.
I know.
I've had some dreams where that happens, where I can breathe under there.
Oh, really? Ooh, it's
Normal breath, but yeah. I see you. Lord of the Rings.
Never seen that either.
Cool stuff.
This could have done affect breathing. When I would sleep on my back, I couldn't breathe, and I'd have dreams where I wasn't breathing, and then I'd wake up
God.
gasping for air.
Oh, God.
Those were always scary, awful dreams.
You ever have the ones where your teeth are popping out of your head?
I've had a bunch of bubble gum in my mouth. I've had mouth issues before.
Yeah. I like too much peanut butter.
Yeah, I've had issues
The
before.
bubble gum where you just keep pulling it, it's just more bubble gum.
Oh.
It's awful.
You
Yeah,
both have bubblegum
horrible.
dreams?
That's
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah.
You guys chew gum?
I started to for a week
Whoa.
when I tried it. Yeah.
She's good at hiding it.
I
Yeah.
kept it on the roof of my mouth.
I have dreams where my teeth, like I grind my teeth when I sleep. So it's like this psychosomatic thing where I have this dream where I'm clenching my teeth so hard they just start popping out of my head,
That
and I
would be a
can't
scary
stop
dream.
it. It's so scary. It happens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Popcorn
I
teeth.
know.
I had
I know.
a fish hook in my mouth one time.
For real,
And I couldn't
in
get it
real
out like a
life?
big lure thing and I couldn't get it off.
Oh,
Scary.
It is
that happens to people.
I know. Or it gets on their hand and then the guy does it and it makes them fly off the boat. I'm kidding. Does that happen? I don't know.
good. Okay. I thought it was.
God.
Thank God.
Cool.
Frank.
Well, Kat, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me. It was so fun.
Oh my gosh, and Erica, we brought you a treat.
Oh, you guys give us too many treats.
Trick or treat.
Kat loved her Bath and Body Works, and it was right for her birthday.
Oh my God, I'm
It
sorry.
was literally the day after.
What?
Because I was like, here, give it to Kat for fun employment goodies.
Oh,
And then
But it was
the day
also
after was your
perfect.
birthday.
well, they didn't know. But
How
thank you. I
embarrassing.
love it.
And I told him no touching. He can't touch it.
I didn't touch a morsel of it.
It's a girls only.
Casey likes lotion. So.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to touch
Not
the
like that,
boxes
though.
of the stuff at our place.
Touch my stuff.
Okay, we got you Mentos fruit
Oh,
flavor.
delicious.
Yum.
Thank you.
And it's not bubblegum, it's a candy.
Yeah.
So you can chew it
I
and
love
then it-
fruit flavored gummy
Yeah,
stuff.
Mentos is pretty good.
What are they? Not
We
a
don't
gummy.
know.
Chewy mint.
I thought it was going to be gum and it wasn't.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks for having me. This was a blast. You guys are the best.
Hey, thanks.
All righty, well, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to thewilliammmontgomeryshow@gmail.com. Leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. Never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and see him live at the Vulcan Gas Company in Austin, Texas every Monday night. For more of me, Brett Erickson, check out Issues with Andy on Patreon. Find me on Twitter and Instagram at IBrettMyPants. This episode of The William Montgomery Show was recorded at Permanent Record Studios right here in the heart of Austin. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery and Brett Erickson. The William Montgomery Show is a FannieCo production. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.